Hey, what's going on, Archons? It is time for another episode of Oh, you obviously guessed it, Bag of Decks. That means it's a deck giveaway day. So let's see what we got in store. All right. So we have Logos, Shadows, and Brobnar. Spindle the Agile. All right. Well, this must be... I don't know what this is. No assumption shall be made. We shall just flip it over and see card by card. Who's going to be the winner this week from my Patreon supporters? I appreciate all the support and love. All right. It wouldn't be an episode with me if I didn't struggle with the foil. So there is the Archon card, and what we have here. Oh, that's looking a little dark. Let us quickly just do some adjustments. There we go. That the bag was skewing things. All right, adjusted. So we got Bingo Bang Bang. This is an AOA deck. Bramo. Coward's End. Ganger Chieftain. Grok. Tremor. Blood of Titans. Kulf the Quiet. Grunt Buggy. Screech Bomb. Lava Ball. Finite Rupture. Helperbot. Lab Work. Standardized Testing. Titan Mechanic. Bouncing Deathquark. Brain Eater. Memory Chip. Replicator. Scientifical Hack. Another Scientifical Hack. Furtive Investors. Knuckles Bolton. Lamindra. Miasma. Umbra. Whistling Darts. Yadency Gang. Bonerat Venom. Hideaway Hole. And Selwyn the Fence. Well, interesting indeed. So creatures, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 creatures. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Ember Pips. And what do I like about this deck? Well, I think we're going to go to Brobnar first, but on our way there, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll count this as 8 creatures that can trigger Blood of Titans. That seems pretty good. That's more than half the deck. I like that. And what I do also like as well is if this is working against you in terms of your opponent has a lot of creatures, you can use your Bouncing Deathquark to get rid of your small ones and take out the big ones. So that way it works in your favor, which is kind of fun. Standardized testings there's a lot of board control here actually, like quite a bit indeed. So that's not bad at all. The double Umbra Miasma, yeah, Lamindras are fine. Like it's all fine. I mean, these are really nice fodder, I think. As well as making your stuff elusive, your bigger guys. The Scientifical Hack is really working only for Hideaway Hole, I believe. Or is that Omni? Yeah, it's Scientifical Hacks are literally you're just playing for Ember. And that's about it. You don't really care for it beyond that. The Binite Rupture, unfortunately, will be a well-timed / discard most of the time. The memory chips, there's a little bit of archiving, which could be nice for maybe storing your Miasma. aside from that, Selwyn the Fence I don't think sees any work here. No. And your helper bot may be just to actually throw down another fatty boom boom creature potentially. The Bramo's nice for that regard. Or even use some shadowsy stuff. This deck I think is actually quite interesting. Some of the things that you have here at your disposal are pretty good. I mean, you're going to be able to control the board quite well. And particularly standardized testing could work really nicely if you don't have the highest power creature, in which case it will take one of your opponent's grunt buggy targets off the table, so that's kind of nice. But as much as there is, yeah, this deck is interesting. I'm excited to test this out and play it. I just think it's going to do some neat things. I think you can store up some cool turns. I'm not sure how you'd want to really archive. I think you'd more archive just to have bigger turns. What I think. It's like you only have like 2 Shadows cards in hand and you're on a Logos turn and you got like 2 or 3 Brobnar or 3 Brobnar cards in hand. Just drop a Shadows card in the archive to have a bigger turn later, especially if it's something you maybe want a little bit later on, like a Miasma. I could see it being cool in that regard. Replicator, I don't know. What reap abilities do we have here that you'd really want to trigger? I don't think there's any on this side of the board. I think you're going to be going to your opponent. Yeah, exclusively to your opponent for their reap abilities, which could be good. That gives you some options, but also makes it not that potent. So there's this deck, Spindle the Agile. I think it's an okay deck. I think it has some interesting lines of play that once I start seeing the cards in hand and rocking with them will be really cool. I obviously like Gangers with the Groaks or even Bingo Bang Bang, depending on what the situation is needed for, is really nice. Lava Ball is good. That's 3 creatures gaining damage. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. I think it's going to be quite a fun deck to play actually when it push comes to shove. I mean, obviously Ganger Umbras work just as good as a Ganger Groak, probably even better because your creature doesn't take any damage. Let's see whose deck this is this week. Got the Dino Sock of Truth. Let's see whose name comes out today. It is, oh my goodness, my pal Patrick, aka Patrick from Sweden, who I played the inaugural game of the AOA Seal tourney with, which he was a very patient guinea pig while I got all that worked out, which also discovered this way to shoot using my OBS, which has been really great. Sounds, I think, a lot better. So congratulations, Patrick. You told me you love AOA decks. Well, here's another one to add to your collection. Congratulations, sir. And that is going to do it, folks. Until next time when we do Bag of Decks, which will be, I think, next week. We got one more. Yeah, we got one more next week, and that's it for this month. So until then, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.